Supercell, you've done it yet again. You have managed to piss in all of our cups and force us to drink it. That's right. Around a year ago, Supercell made this change where every time they released a new card, they gave it to us for free. Think the Little Prince, the Rune Giant, some other stuff that I'm forgetting. But this time, for a small fee of $55, you can get the Boss Bandit. Now here's what I was thinking. I'm a maxed out player basically. My whole account is like full of level 14, level 15 cards. In fact, more level 14 cards. And so I was thinking, oh, it's gonna be so easy for me to get a Boss Bandit. It's gonna be so easy for me to get the next evolutions. Like, look at how many things I have in my wallet. But no. There's literally no way for me to get the Boss Bandit right now unless I just get insanely lucky in a lucky drop. And it's not just me complaining about it. Take a look at this. Sir Tag, man. The nicest guy in the world, by the way. After a nerf to progression plus removal of chests that the community hated, which by the way, there's examples of this. I'll show you in a second. It's not just that. The only way to get the Boss Bandit for the next 6 days is spending $40. So for him, it's 40. I've seen for a lot of people, it's 45. For me, it's 55 for an offer. For the longest time, you got to unlock every new card for free in challenges or tutorials. They just keep taking things away. Well worded, my friend. Well worded. By the way, I can call him my friend because he followed me on Instagram. Subtle flex right there. All right, let's move on. Here's part of the community outrage, right? Take a look at this. The free-to-play pass is literally worse now. Where's my King's chest? And with the season shop gone, it's going to be even harder for free-to-play players to make progress. Not just that. In the past, right, they said they were going to add more rewards, more wild shards, more steps to the pass royale. Oh wow, Supercell. Thanks for the extra 5 gems. You know? If an extra step is going to have 5 fucking gems, how about you just take it out the fucking game? We don't need it! That's real generous, man. Also, they took out the wild shard from the season shop and put it in the past, right? Great decision. You didn't just take it away. You stuck it back in. But what happened to the other 3? What happened to the other 3 Evo shards? They're gone. You think I care about that? I don't care. I have all the evolutions. But what the f are you doing to your hardcore fans who don't have the money to pay for this shit, dude? Alright, well, it's now getting to the point where people like Boss are boycotting the game. He's not actually deleting the game. He is, despite this kind of clickbait thing here, he's not gonna spend any money on the game. Now, I'm gonna be spending money on the pass because I want the evolution and I make content for the game, right? But I cannot pay $45 for the Boss Bandit. I am not doing that, dude. That is like so distasteful. It's honestly offensive. You did this to yourself being Supercell. Yep, exactly. What's the point of the event if there are no more season tokens and shops? Any reason to do the event game mode now? Which just goes to show that for 99% of people, the game modes weren't even fun to begin with. If you made the game modes more fun, maybe people would play them. If you spent more time investing into making fun game modes with goofy little mechanics, then maybe people would want to play them, man. Maybe you wouldn't have to get rid of the season shop. Maybe things wouldn't be so bad. And maybe, just maybe, if they spent less time trying to think, oh, how can we extract money from this game before it dies, then our April Fools would be a little bit better than just getting an emote. Because that's all it was. You had Overwatch with like goofy mechanics. You had Minecraft literally making like completely new games for April Fools, right? And we get an emote. Yeah. And so yeah, now basically the whole the whole Supercell Reddit and Clash Royale Reddit is just full of negativity. But anyway, the negativity stops there. I just had to get that off my chest, dude. I mean, I woke up this morning, hopped on Hunter's stream, and like I was texting him and he literally said like, yo, Saxon, have you seen this? And as soon as he said that, bro, my jaw dropped. I was like, what? What are they doing? Now, the one saving grace that I can say, and I think this might be a bug, dude. I think they might have forgotten, because knowing them, they would have taken this away too. If you go to the classic challenges, you can actually play with the Boss Bandit. Now, I know that's normally how it works, but it's like they've changed everything else. Why have they not changed this? So we're playing this drill deck today that I saw earlier. No Evo Executioner in this because, of course, you can't play the new evolutions in a challenge. Probably because they usually release them way too OP and it'd be an easy way to get 12 wins. And that's why they don't do it. So maybe just don't release such OP cards. All right, genuinely enough negativity now. We're going to move on. I don't like being negative, but this was bad. This is like real bad. And I just felt like someone had to speak up about it. I know people will speak up about it. I'm not trying to act like I'm some sort of hero or something. But dude, it's messed up, man. It's messed up. What are they doing, man? What are they doing? Anyway, at least we get to use the Boss Bandit without having to spend money. 10 gems. Oh, I just forgot. Gems are gonna be way harder to get now, so it's not gonna be free to play friendly. Actually, I take that back. Wow, I am struggling to be positive. Okay, let's go for the Boss Bandit here and just see what it can do. I actually have never tried this card out, never really used it. Oh, it gets onto the Inferno there. Wait, Oh my god, we're gonna cook. Watch. Apparently this card is just so good against people who are bad. Xy's on tower. He goes for the log. Now I can pop the ability, and then that's his tower gone, I think. Yeah, okay, great. If you put something down to defend that, yeah, you're dead, bud. You're dead. I'm just gonna ignore that gang. I genuinely don't care. Genuinely don't care. You're so dead. You're so cooked. And so this is what they do, right? They release broken cards. They're intentionally making, like, I know people are gonna say, well, Saxon, it's fine, because they make it free after like 6 days, right? You can get 2 of them. But the issue with that, the issue that I have, is that the whole point of them doing that is to create like a fear of missing out. You're gonna play on ladder against people who have this card. They're gonna ruin you, and you're gonna be like, bro, I just want to get it, just like for now, so I can beat people with it. That's the business model at the moment. I just think that they're building their company based off of like principles that are just they're built off annoying and like making people feel bad about their decisions instead of making things like skins where people can be happy, like, oh yes, that's cool, I finally got a skin for the card I really like. That makes sense. Okay, don't dash on the. Oh my god, Boss Bandit going nuts. Honestly, it gets some good ass value. I've also heard the Evo XC is like insanely broken, but we'll be trying that out at a later date. Today was the day to complain, and yeah, not doing that today. Okay, he's got that. He just overcommitted though. So Evo, wait. Boss Bandit here, snipe that princess. He's gonna go for something. Wait, get the log down and then go for the Boss Bandit ability. Is he gonna dash on the knight? Oh, it does. Okay, that's fine. And let's keep the pressure up here. Let's keep the pressure up. We're gonna go for this. He's gonna go for the rocket cycle. That's fine. I could have easily won this game if I defended that goblin gang earlier, but I was just too tempted to to fuck about, dude. All right, we go for the NATO here. That gets on tower. Fantastic. But it's just got so much HP. Like for those of you who aren't aware, it's got as much HP as a royal giant, right? So take it at what you will, man. Take it at what you will. Boss Bandit almost got on the princess tower. All right, goblin drill here. We go for the log too. Go for the ice spirit in the pocket. There's no way we lose from here. Yeah, good game. All right, well that's fair. And we get our first lucky drop of the day. You know, if I get a Boss Bandit from one of these lucky drops, I'm gonna flip. I mean, I don't know, dude. This game is honestly getting a little bit depressing. Like, it's to the point where I wake up and I try and get my stuff done in the morning before I check my phone, just because I know whatever I look at is just gonna be like more negativity. It's just gonna be more bad changes. Something else that creeps in. You think the balance changes are over? You think that the update is over? You think it can't get any worse? Surely they can only add more to the game from this point onwards. No. It just keeps on keeping on, if that makes sense. Oh my god, Xe gets on the tower there. Now imagine that's the Evo Xe. The P.E.K.K.A would be like half dead as well, and that would be nutty. Alright, anyway, this deck is actually really well balanced, I'm not gonna lie. The Boss Bandit having that much HP just puts on a lot of... it makes the opponent struggle. Also with the Evo Drill, a lot of the time people have to overcommit, which then means that, wait, hold on here. Boss Bandit is gonna cook and we can activate King on this side. With the Boss Bandit and with the Drill, it means that people overcommit a lot, which then means that one of those cards surely has to do a bunch of damage. Now let's go for an Ice Spirit here. Boss Bandit's gonna get its ability back pretty soon. We'll wait a second here. Okay, he's gonna kill that Barb, and then now I go for the... What the fuck? The Knight's on his tower. Oh my god. Oh my... That's both his towers gone in single elixir. Oh, and it keeps going. Wow. Balanced. And you'll see that this is why people who play like MK bait, you know what I mean? People who are like level 15, fully maxed out at like 5,000 trophies, will be buying this card. It's like people with no life, basically, will be abusing this so long as it lasts, right? And that's the worst part, is that they make these changes and you think surely no one's gonna buy them. And still, so many people buy them. All right, let's go for the Boss Bandit on this lane. It's not just content creators, dude. I'm looking at the Reddit and I can just see lists of people who are paying for this card. And it's no wonder why when it does that. This deck has like no synergy. There is I don't even have like a cannon or something to stop big pushes or to stop hog riders or whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, let's keep it pushing, man. But hey, you know what? Let's be positive. Let's think about good things in our lives, you know? There's always sunshine, rainbows, lollipops, and gay bars that you can walk in and then, you know, get glazed. Lots of stuff. Lots of things to be happy about, alright? This is not the worst thing. You know, Clash Royale is not that serious, man. It's not that deep. For some people, it's their livelihood, so I can understand why. But, for the average person, man, there'll be other games. You know, there'll be other games, there'll be other things to worry about. Life is more than just and just focusing on this stupid little game, dude. All right, this guy's got a pump. I want to see how much... Like, bro, look at that. Look at that. And the ghost has to travel so far back. I'm just going to go for the ability here so that we can go for another one. Because I think this is going to dash onto the ghost, kill that pretty soon, and then go onto the dagger duchess again. Oh, he goes for the bandit. Okay. All right. We're still testing the waters with this card, all right? He's building up a pretty big elixir advantage with that pump. Oh my god. Okay, this is kind of scary. You know, we're just going to push in here. We're just going to push. We'll go for the log here on this pump as well. We've got the NATO if we need. Wow, the barbs are going to be perfect for that. Yikes, man. Okay, let's not lose this game. With the power of the boss bandit, I believe. I well and truly believe. All right, we'll go for the guards here once that connects onto the tower. Should be fine. Barbs shouldn't do... Oh my god, that XE didn't get another hit. Yikes! Okay. We're good. Look, we're basically tied up. It's just, he's got a whole pump on the arena. Dude, honestly, I'm going in. Fuck it. Boss bandit here. Evo Ice Spirit. Let's see what we can make happen. Oh, Queen's gonna die. Oh! Kill the ghost as well. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Holy flipping valued, man. And he's gonna kill the pump? No way. Yeah, so you thought this game was gonna be difficult. Yeah, about that. Okay, we couldn't win that. Good game. All right, and the last deck I wanted to try is minor poison spam with the boss bandit. Hopefully we can get some positive elixir trades and then just go boss bandit the opposite lane and win game, and it's gonna stress him out, right? So here, bats on the guards. That's a positive trade. Wall breakers and wall breakers forcing out the snowball and the ice wizard, positive trade. Now we're up some elixir. We can go for the boss bandit here on this, and then depending on what he does, we go spear goblins minor in the other lane and win game. Come on. Oh, he's got one too! Yo, twin, where have you been? This is the first one I've played against. He goes for the zap on that. Okay, I actually don't know how to do this mirror matchup. Yikes, dude. What am I supposed to do here? Wall breakers, maybe? Is that... Yo, this costs... Don't... What? He just popped... Why did he go for the ability? That makes no sense. We'll just go for the bats here, and this should kill it before it crosses the bridge. If it doesn't, I'm actually gonna flip. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yo, this actually might work. Obviously, the problem is we don't have, like, a mini tank at all, except for the miner. Wait, hold on. Let's go boss bandit here and see what happens. Does it snipe that cannon? And then depending on what he plays, can I just go... Wait, I'm just gonna pull that back so I can get spear goblins down so that it doesn't die. It's gonna tick down to below 50, which means I can go for like the ability soon. Force out some elixir there. He goes for the zap. That's not gonna do anything. Now we go for the ability, and then we go for wall breakers in this lane. He has to choose. And he still gets another shot after all that. Dude, this card, man. This card is just gross. I don't even need the poison. It's free damage. Ooh, what about double bandit? Oh, that's something for the next day, dude. Anyway, I had another video planned for today. Like, it was already filmed, edited, and I was about to post it. But... this just took priority over that. Like, it would have felt so weird if I didn't post this video when I felt so passionately about it. And that is gonna get on my tower. Fantastic. Okay, let's go for the log here. Thank God he didn't go for the ability again. Log there is gonna kill everything. We can snipe. Does he have Tesla and cannon, by the way? What is going on? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? Come on now. Okay, the abilities are canceling out, but I can go for this and then the wall breakers, right? Is that smart? Yes. It's gonna snipe that cannon too. It's gonna get on the tower. We can go for a poison on this Ice Wiz to take his. In fact, I might even go for the log with that. And let's pressure in the other lane with the miner and the bats. We can go for the spear goblins here. And just... Oh my god, we're gonna take both towers. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Don't lose the game now. Oh my god, why didn't he pop ability? Why did he not pop the ability? Alright, good game. Well, that was fun. Yeah, that was stressful. Yeah, I had another video planned, and honestly, it was one of my favorite videos I've made for a long time. Like, it was actually, I just think it's such a good video. But I had to get this out here instead. Like I said, it would have just felt wrong, dude. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this. Let me know what you think about this new card. Do you think it's actually good or bad? I know some people have said it's bad, but just because of the fact that bad players can't really deal with it, and the fact that it's new, so we don't know the ways to deal with it and like the different matchups and stuff, it's gonna be good for a little bit. In fact, they might even emergency buff it, whatever that means. So yeah, man, let me know. Love you all. Peace out. Kisses. Mwah. Don't let this get on your nerves, man. Stay strong!